Alright, we're off to the final part again in chapter 7. And like I said, this is the final part. Kind of came to us very quick. Again, only really 3 parts to this in our drills. Again, in your course, in your do sections, maybe a little bit longer than what we have. We want to always highlight the major parts. That's why these drills are there. So, with this version, we're going to end up creating bills, paying them, so forth and so on. So, first thing we have to deal with, since we're trying to do discounts as well, discounts on our end, where we get it for paying off our bills a little bit earlier, we need to add a few items. So, the first thing that we need to do is, according to our memos, we need to add terms 2%, 10, net 30. We're going to record bill 1987 for inventory received from the purchase order for Tim Phillip Masonry. Add the terms of 2%, 10, net 30 to the bill. We're going to record a bill from Lee Advertising for an ad campaign of $500. Again, 2%, 10, net 30 are going to be the terms. We're going to add discount terms 2%, 10, net 30 to the original bill for $205 from Norton Lumber. And record a vendor credit for Norton Lumber and building supplies of $10 for return of 1 pump. Sounds like a lot, but we're good to go. It's going to be fun. Okay, so starting off first, we're going to add that terms. So again, go on and click the gear. We're going to the all list. Here, we're going to click terms. Again, new. The 2% net 30. Oh, 2% 10 net 30. Oh, I forgot 10. So again, in the discount world, that means we have 10 days. If we pay our bill in 10 days, we get a 2% discount. If we don't pay within 10 days, we have about 30 days to actually complete it. So, due in fixed number of days is always going to be 30. And then hit save. There's our 2%, 10, net 30. Okay, now it's time to enter in some bills. We know we love this part. It's a refresh from earlier dealing with bills. But we're going to go ahead and enter some bills in. So again, you hit new. Go to bill under vendor. And the first bill we're going to do is Tim Phillips Masonry. There he is. And notice again, since we're going to use a purchase order, we have the one that pops up right here. And we're going to go ahead and add that to our bill. And again, should be under items, having a little bit of a glitch, but trust me, it is there. I don't know why it does that on test drive. It just does that every now and then. But it is there. Okay. So we do have our balance of $125. We made sure our terms are in for 2%, 10, net 30. We want to make sure the bill number is 1987 because it gave us a specific bill. Okay. And that's it. So save and new. Alright. Now we're going to have to record the bill from Lee Advertising. So vendor is Lee. the advertising. Again, terms are 2%, 10, net 30. And this was for advertising. So advertising, and the amount was $500. Okay. Nothing more right there. So save and new. And we're going to go ahead and actually now find our third bill that we're supposed to do. A little bit of changes to there. And that is going to be the Norton Lumber bill of $205. So, quick way, since they're basically telling us that's right here for us already. We just hit that recent timer. Since it's a test drive, again, if you've entered any bills in and you're beach barkers, you can hit this time and you can check them all out. But here, you use it to click our 205 for Norton. As it pops up a new little item where we can schedule online payments. All we need to do is basically change it to 2%, 10 net 30 for this bill. And then we're going to go ahead and save and close. Hit yes. And there we go. We have entered bills using our new term 2%, 10 net 30. Now, we're going to enter a little bit of a credit to that Norton Lumber bill. So again, vendor credits are created by clicking new and going to vendor credit. Yes, wonderful. Remember, don't accidentally click on credit card credit. Two different credits. So, vendor credit in itself, we need to find that vendor. Again, if you want to, you can just start typing. Sometimes it's quicker that way than actually looking. And we actually returned a pump. So that will be our little item. Now remember, not a category. This is an item. Because what is this pump? But inventory. So there's our pump. And we did basically return one for $10. So always be careful. Again, I will emphasize, if it's an inventory item, we use item details. If it's non-inventory, use category details. Okay? So when we're actually looking at accounts specifically. Item details again is inventory. So, there's our vendor credit. Save and close. And we have completed that. Now, we get to have the fun part of this chapter. Because mostly those two were a little bit of a refresh. And we're going to deal with discounts. Okay? Now, QuickBooks actually has, again, multiple different discounts. If you don't remember them from earlier in our prior chapter, we'll go over them again just real quick. One, we have sales discounts. This is when we give customers a discount for early payment. That's the one that we've already done. Okay? So we've already dealt with this one. Next is merchandise discounts. And these are used when we record a discount for an item purchased to resell. This discount is categorized as a cost of goods sold because the use of the discount results in a decrease in the amount you paid for goods. Then we have the purchase discount, which we're going to be at least going over merchandise discounts in this chapter. Purchase discounts we'll deal with later. Is an early payment for the expense or purchase made to run the business. So we're going to look at both those discounts, the merchandise and the purchase discount. That's what makes discounts so fun in this chapter. Yes. Okay. So ready to go through this? I know you are. So, discount accounts. First thing we have to do is create these accounts because they're not currently in test drive. So, remember how to do an account? And we have two ways to do it. We can click the gear or we can go through accounting. And right to chart accounts. Select our chart. We're going to click new. And remember, merchandise discount is a cost of goods sold item. Go, supplies and materials. And we're going to call it merchandise discounts. Yes. And this is a sub account to our good old parent cost of goods sold. There we go. Okay. Now we gotta put in the purchase discount. And this one is a different category. This is other expenses. Okay. Again, not normally in the course of actually doing business. Purchase discount is just there. So, with this, other miscellaneous expense, and we're going to put purchase discounts. Okay, and there is no sub account. It's not necessary. We're going to go ahead and hit save and close. Okay, we created our two accounts that we needed. So now we get to pay some bills. Yeah, if you want to see where these are at, you can just come on down. And we should see cost of goods sold. Right there, there's merchandise discounts. And then all the way down here at the bottom is purchase discounts. Okay. Anyway, time to pay bills and see how many discounts we get. So, memo. We're going to use a check to pay the bill for inventory received from Tim Phillip Masonry. Add the discount of 2% 10 net 30 to the bill before paying it. Use the company MasterCard to pay the bill from Lee Advertising. Include a discount of 2% 10 net 30 on the bill prior to paying it. Then we're going to add the discount of 2% 10 net 30 to the original bill for $205 from Norton Lumber and building supplies when calculating the amount of the discount, subtracting the $10 vendor credit prepared for this bill prior to calculating the discount. Then pay the bill using the company MasterCard. Yay! Okay, sounds like a lot of fun. I'm going to get on these last few bills. So, first thing that we're going to do is search for that Tom Phillips Masonry bill. So we do have the bill, and we're going to click in the category box. Now this is an item. Okay. And we're going to find merchandise discounts. Again, inventory item, merchandise discounts. Notice again that is in the category account and not in item detail. Watch out for that because this is a category. It's a direct account. It's not an inventory item. Okay. Then we need to calculate our discount, since we have manually put this in. So we need our calculator. There's our calculator. Make it a little bit bigger. There we go. So to calculate the discount, we're going to take the total bill and times it by 0.02 because the 2% discount. So it shows us our discount is $2.50. Hey, any kind of money that we can save is good kind of money. So what we need to put in here is a negative 2.50. Since it's a discount, it needs to lower the bill, which when we look at the total, there we go, $122.50. Okay, if that's more than the original bill, you forgot to put that negative, put the negative. Okay. So from there, once we have it in, we're going to click Save and Close. And it's going to give us this one because we do have linking from the bill or from the purchase order. So we want to hit Yes. Okay, so it has been saved. Let's go ahead and close this out. Next, we're going to go to New and Pay Bills. We're going to go ahead and pay this bill off. We're going to go ahead and click Checking. And we're going to find our bill for Tim Phillips Masonry, which is right here, $122.50. Okay, and we're going to hit Save and Close. Okay, so there's our bill marked for payment. Next, the second bill that we did, Lee Advertising. So again, using our little search, we can go right to Lee Advertising since that was just recent. And we're going to put the discount on this one. So for this one, since it's not dealing with merchandising, no inventory, this will be a purchase discount. Okay. So purchase discount under category. And again, we have to calculate our discount. So we're going to take $500 times 0.02 equals $10. Remember, have to do negative. We're lowering the bill for the discount. Okay. Be careful also. Make sure you always pay attention to your dates. Because I know the book is going to try and trick you a little bit. So be careful. Make sure that it's within the discount period. Okay. So now that we have that, we can actually pay the bill. So I want to hit the save. So save it. There's the bill saved. And we're going to go ahead and change this a little bit. This is brand new, like we've seen. So we'll hit schedule online payment. Continue. Oh yeah, this one doesn't do it that way. Yeah. Okay, I don't have that connection. But if we're paying with MasterCard, we would go through that method. Looks like we won't be able to have that. That's fine. See, so we're going to have to click our mark as paid. Okay, so don't do the online one. We would do that if we is a brand new feature that we would do if we're paying by the credit card. Here we're going to mark as paid and hit MasterCard. Okay, we'll switch it to MasterCard. Make sure bill is checked. It is checked. And that's all we got. Save and close. Okay, so the bill has been paid. Exit out. Now we're going to look at Norton Lumber. This one we're actually going to go through a different route. We're going to go through vendors, and we're going to find Norton Lumber. There we are. We're going to drill down on them to show everything that's been going on with Norton Lumber. There's our 205 bill linked with a purchase order and now has the $10 vendor credit. Okay, so we're going to open the bill. Okay, so here's our bill. Notice that the credit is not on there yet, but we can still calculate the discount. Now it's a little bit different here because we have to take in the $10 vendor credit. So first thing, make sure you get the right category. Since this is dealing with inventory, is merchandise discount. So merchandise discount, there we go. The amount, use our calculator. So we started with $205 on the bill. We're going to have $10 off for the vendor credit. So our bill should be $195 when we pay it. Okay. Now we can calculate the discount. Again, since this is a 2% net, 2% 10 net 30, we're going to take that $195 and multiply it by 2%, which is $3.90. That's what we're going to put in for the discount. Again, remember, negative $3.90. Okay. So again, we should see it lower, not go higher than what we originally have. Now it's time to pay that bill. Okay. So, click save before you ever hit mark as paid. So save. Yes. Has been saved. Then we're going to go mark as paid. And again, we're using the MasterCard. It's already linked here. If it's not linked, make sure you do link it. Okay. As you can see, vendor credit has been checked. That's great. Bill has also been checked. This is going to show us an amount of $191.10. That is awesome. Because it's all linked for us, we don't have to change much to it. So all we have to do is hit save and close. And our bill is linked to be paid. Okay. And that's it. That's paying bills with a discount. The only thing is that you'll have to do is actually calculate the discount. So mostly it's going to be 2%. Remember, be very careful of the credits. Okay? Those are where it's going to get you. And make sure when you put in the discount, it's in under category items in our bills. And you put a negative in front of the number. So again, we went over in this part basically how to add the terms again. You should have your terms already in your book and your beach markers, but if you don't, we've added the terms. We've added the 2 discount accounts when we deal with purchases, merchandise discount for our inventory, and purchase discount for basically everything else that we deal with purchases. Then we paid our bills, we created them, we paid them, so forth and so on with the discounts. Okay? Again, if you have any questions, please let me know. And that is actually our last drills for this chapter. So that concludes chapter 7 for us. Again, any questions, please let me know. And I will see you for technically the last chapter for beach barkers in chapter 8 next time.